Glad to have you with us from Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So South Alabama's offense takes the field to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So USF's offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Brown will throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norton. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Sullivan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, South Florida. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finding themselves down 7-0. There he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Jaguars moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Davenport. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Scott. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Bullock. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. He'll set up to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Gibbs. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Brown wants to pass. Fires left. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Nimrod. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Nimrod. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. On the run, it's Norton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, if only he wore a half-size smaller shoe. Maybe he keeps that foot in bounds. Incomplete in the end zone. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He got it. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
Man, And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. That's reeled in. It's Woods. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Grab behind the line, it's Bullock. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Davenport. Here's the pressure. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Caught behind the line. It's Norton. Turning it on. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 3rd down play from the gun. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Bullock. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Bullock. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Alabama. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Got the first down, looking for more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. It'll be a draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jenkins. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Let's talk for just a second about South Alabama. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Wants to throw. It's Davenport. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Jaguars trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Jaguars! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Nimrod. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. About to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sullivan. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. From the gun, looking for a man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Touchdown, USF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Spins away from the defender. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. A couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Motion from the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Isaac. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Nimrod. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Power ahead. Touchdown Bulls. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Grab near the marker, it's Woods. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Woods. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, he's got some space. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hauls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snags it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. The Jaguars line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, South Alabama. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They go 83 yards on the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finds his tight end. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. They're going to run it. Sweet cut there. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Breaks into the open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nimrod. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. The hand to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He'll run it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to run it in.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Davenport. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Jaguars decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Bullock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Running back searching for a hole. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Brown will throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Jenkins. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jaguars with the 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they regain the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nimrod. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Field goal is good. Game is tied. And how about a little drama, guys? And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. Under fire. Heaves it deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me a clue.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He leaves it with the back.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt they go back on top. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more, though?